Hi, this is Eric Wright with DS Simon here at the PR News Social Media Conference. I'm joined right now with Allan Gungormez from Transamerica. Thank you for joining us.
Thanks, Eric.
In your session, How to Make Your Brand Pop on Facebook, you talk a little bit about an algorithm for engagement. Can you describe that in a little more detail, please?
Yeah, so that's the Facebook EdgeRank algorithm. They released it a while back to explain what was going on in the news feed. It's comprised of 3 parts: weight, affinity, and time decay. And through those 3 factors, Facebook determines whether or not your post is going to show up in the news feed for everyone to see.
Very good, thank you. You also talked a little bit about leveraging data. How would brands be able to do that to better increase their engagement?
Sure. So, in digital marketing, data in general is key to understanding what you're doing and if it's working or not. So it's important to take a look at the Facebook Insights and any third-party tools that you have to understand if what you're posting is working, or if when you're posting is the optimal time to be posting, and if you're reaching the right audience that you want to be.
You mentioned third-party tools, and in your session you talked a little bit about some tools that brands can use for competitive analysis. Can you talk a little bit about what some of those third-party tools might be?
Yeah, so the 2 tools I went over in the presentation are TrackMaven and Social Bakers. Both of them really focus around competitive analysis and understanding what your competitors are doing. They do a great job of giving you a holistic view of all your competitors' social platforms in one place, making it really easy for you to benchmark yourself against the brands that matter to you.
Very good. And finally, you were giving some tips to brands on how they can increase their share of voice. What would you say to brands to help do that?
Well, I think the first thing they need to do is start tracking their share of voice. I think that's important. So you should need to create your share of voice benchmark. And as I mentioned, that's not a very traditional thing to track in digital marketing. It's the sum of all interactions on your social profile in comparison to all the sum of interactions of your competitors, and benchmarking yourself against that. From there, once you start optimizing the content, you're able to see if you're properly increasing the share of voice the way that you'd want to.
Very good. Any final thoughts you'd like to add?
You know what? Just really focus on data and use that to make really well-informed decisions.
Great. Thank you so much for joining us today. Enjoy the rest of the conference.
Yeah, thank you.